what would you say is the first step for someone to amp their life?
Improvement starts with the letter I, right? So in order for you to amplify your life, you have to know who you are in yourself. I can't impact anyone else unless I can impact myself, right? So I don't think it's by chance that why it starts with the letter I. So I think starting with yourself. Okay, so first and foremost, what do I like? What do I don't like? What are some things I need to work on? I have my strengths, but what are the things that I can do to strengthen my strengths? I have my quote-unquote weaknesses, but what can I do to strengthen those at the same time as well? Spend a weekend by yourself. I was the weird person who, in high school, I went to the movies by myself. What's funny? There was one time I sat at Olive Garden, and Lay's like, "Oh my gosh, son, you want to sit down with me?" I'm like, "No, I'm good." She goes, "Oh my gosh, you're by yourself." I'm like, "No, I'm good." So I think you have to still date yourself, and find out what are some things I can do, who I am, and then from there, I can figure out, okay, so what does my next level look like? I know I have a bunch of mantras. I'm sorry.
No, we want it all.
So here's another one. I'll say, it's a kind of a long one. Get there before you get there. So when you get there, you're already there. It sounds like crazy. I'm like, oh, it sounds so simple. So in my mind, I'm already there. I already see myself as the number one motivation speaker in the world.
Yes.
My mind is already there. No one can tell me anything differently, right? So to amplify your life, you have to know where you're going. Like, what is my final destination? What do I see myself doing? I see myself not just speaking in a corporate world, but also in churches. I see myself being kind of like a dual threat. So first of all, understand who you are. Know who you are as a person, individual. Then secondly, have the end in mind, and then start working myself backwards. So who do I need to figure out who's there now? Like myself, I connected with Eric Thomas and Jeremy Anderson because they're already there now. So connect with people who are there now, who can help foster and cultivate that gift that's inside of you. Work your way backwards. Keep working on yourself, like 10X conferences. Keep building on yourself. Invest in yourself, and then read books. Find ways to continue developing your craft. For me, 10X, it means going from good to great to excellent. Then once you're excellent, you keep growing. The moment you stop growing, you stop knowing, you stop earning, you stop learning. So I think that's kind of a start to amplifying your life, and then you continue going and going from there. It's an infinite amplification. Infinite amplification. Yeah, for sure.